5, the podcast. It is officially spring break for some of us.
Yay!
And officially the year anniversary of when we started filming Take 5, the movie.
Literally 1 year.
1 year. And I've worn my entire...
Yeah, I'm the only one that noticed
I've literally gone a year without wearing this shirt.
I didn't know if you were celebrating or having some sort of like weird wake for it.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the last time. It's been 1 year. He's going to like burn the shirt
and burn it down, you know. But yeah, you guys should definitely check out Take 5, the movie / the series now on our
4
YouTube
episodes
channel.
out?
Yeah, episode 4 comes out this week, so good times. Hopefully we'll get more than 30 viewers this time.
Are you going to introduce us, or are we just going to talk?
No.
I think they know us by now.
No. Well, I'll go this way. To my left is Taryn Sherwood.
Hey.
To my right is Tommy Williamson.
Fucking yeah.
Next to Tommy is Isaac. No. Next to Taryn is Allie Dale.
Hi.
And last but not least is Corey Williams.
No, he is.
I have no problem being last because I don't have any insecurity issues.
Boom.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Whoa.
So today we have some interesting things to talk about. Again, last week we had an interesting game of Would You Date Them Disney princess version.
Which two of the people here didn't play all the way through.
All the way through.
Is the internet like burn us at the stake as pervs?
Not yet. We should put it on Reddit and see what happens.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm afraid to put anything on 4chan.
Don't do it.
Why are you guys so afraid?
Yeah, I say
it's
do
views.
Yeah.
No, like
we want that controversy.
I don't want people finding where I live, Nick.
Yeah, seriously.
I've posted some of our stuff on 4chan, and normally the thread dies really fast.
It's so hard to get viral. I mean, seriously, a cat video
it's
is more
hard, but at the
successful
same
than
time,
They're
it's not
cats.
hard.
Yeah, I think if we had a cat on the panel, it might.
We should
actually
get a
help
video
us.
of a cat.
Guys, can I get a cat?
Yes.
No, what? We're not your boyfriend.
I mean, I technically have a cat I can bring.
It's true.
Nick, we need a cat.
We can't have a cat.
Come
No,
on.
no.
You can if you. I'm
No
telling
cats.
you. I told you how you can get a cat and get around him. Just
Oh,
saying.
yeah, you did.
Yeah, you can get a cat
No,
and get
no
around
cats.
him.
If
Or
we're,
a dog, or a pooch.
Komodo dragon. That's what we're getting.
No animals.
What about the animal that's really
this-
photogenic?
Oh yeah,
Super
well, yeah, we
photogenic
can get one of
rat
those too.
The Australian animal. Have you guys seen that?
Oh my
the
god.
How do you say?
I
I
have
don't know
no
if you say his
idea.
name.
Oh,
Koala?
No. It's like
That common one that begins with a K.
Koala?
it's like it's QUAKKO.
Like
Is it that one that smiles all the
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Yeah, the selfie
It's
one.
like a kangaroo rat thing.
It's really. It
A
looks like it's
wallaby?
the. It
No,
looks,
it's a quacko or something.
Yeah, it's something. It's
Corey's
always
like
smiling.
talking about all of these Australia, New Zealand animals.
Tasmanian devil.
No.
Crocodile
Dodo?
Dundee. Yes, we want Crocodile Dundee as our pet at Almas.
I do love how the Australian airline uses the kiwi, a flightless bird, as its mascot.
They didn't really think that one through.
I don't think anybody thought
I
that
think
one.
that's on purpose.
Yeah,
They were
it's
like,
fun.
oh, you know what'd be funny? If we use this bird that can't even fly for our plane logo. It'd be
Anyhow,
like...
so we'll start as we usually do with our weekend box office roundup. And not very surprising at all, Cinderella's number 1. She got 70 million this weekend.
Oh man, I had no idea that it would do well.
Gosh. Did anybody actually go watch it?
No.
Not
Yes.
yet.
Not yet.
I'm going to.
My sister went to go see it and had nothing but good things to say about it, but
Alright.
I haven't had a chance to go by the
Okay.
theater yet.
Well, it's spring
It's
break.
because
so
everyone listened to our podcast and we were all very pro dating Cinderella.
There you go.
I was
Exactly.
anti-Cinderella.
well,
Did I
And
say
now you're
this?
wrong.
it's just weird.
Although now everyone's priming up to watch the live-action Beauty and the Beast, since we all want to date
Oh,
Belle.
other news.
Oh,
I'll say.
yeah.
I'll write that
Gad
down.
or whatever.
I'll write that down. Yeah.
LeFou.
Oh no. Wait,
Oh.
what?
LeFou got casted.
Who's the
Who's
food?
LeFou?
Is it Jack Black like it
No,
should be?
no.
Ah.
What's his? I think his last name's Gad or something like that. He,
Josh Gad? No.
Josh Gad, yeah.
Oh.
That's
Is he
what's
the-
his. It's Olaf from Frozen.
Yeah, him. Olaf from Frozen is him.
I mean,
Oh, wait,
it works, but
Snowman?
come on.
well, not the.
I
Yeah,
guess I
they're
can
going to
see
insert the
that.
snowman
Wanna
into the
build a
movie.
lynch mob.
So yeah, it made 70 million.
Okay, I thought that was the big news. My bad.
That is kind of interesting news, but
Okay.
we can talk about that in a second. And then Liam Neeson did not do well with his action movie for the year. It only made $11 million.
You mean that one where his kid is in trouble and he has to save them from?
Is it because we're tired of seeing Liam Neeson do this?
Yeah.
Excuse you, I will
No.
never get.
Well,
No.
America has
Liam
spoken,
Neeson.
Allydale, and only
but
$11
it's
million
Liam Neeson.
dollars.
Well,
He is
I
like-
mean, look at that. I mean, it's still that's second highest draw
After a $70 million to
because
$11
everybody
million.
went and saw
Well, then-
Cinderella.
For
instead.
every person that saw Liam Neeson, 7 went to go see.
But I mean, that's like for every person that went and saw Kingsman, like 10 people went and saw.
So yes, Kingsman got third. It has $6 million. It actually has $107 million now, so it's actually a success. It only had an 81 million
So
budget.
we'll see a Kingsman sequel.
Focus,
Trilogy,
the Will
which is
Smith
4
movie
movies now.
Focus only has $44 million, $6 million under its budget right now. This is domestic anyway.
Suck it, Will
So,
Smith.
and then Chappie is bombing.
Aw.
It's only has
That looks
23.
So good.
It only has
too.
23 million,
I
and
thought
the
it did.
budget was 49 million. So
So they taking the alien
they're like,
away
listen.
from this guy yet?
They're like,
Like-
listen.
off the table.
So is this like a sequel to Real Steel or?
I
Uh,
wish.
Maybe.
I mean,
Yeah, because I felt like this was like a sort of a merger between Real Steel and District 9.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
I
it's-
Real Steel was a delightful
It-
film. I
if
saw
it wasn't
it,
for-
and I had no desire to see it. I was like, that was a great movie.
If it wasn't for that kid,
I
the
haven't
kid
seen
ruined
it.
it for
it's
me.
Rock'em Sock'em
I liked it.
Robots.
I loved it.
Okay, I honestly thought that kid was like they had somehow kept the kid from Episode 1, Phantom Menace, on ice
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
10 years.
Yes.
Jake Lloyd?
Yeah, Jake. I thought they had Jake Lloyd like cryogenically
They cloned
frozen
him.
and then brought him out 10 years later.
Because that's what it was. It was like if that kid had just not been that kid. If they gotten the kid that was supposed to be Anakin Skywalker from the tryouts that they showed on video that
Yeah.
was actually dark and menacing or whatever, we would have had a good Real Steel and we had a good Episode 1. And all would be right with the world.
Well, I don't know. That's a tall order. I don't think we can blame Jake Lloyd for
Oh, we
everything
can blame Jake
that-
Lloyd.
Not for everything.
Not
Not for
I
everything,
mean-
but a lot of things.
Well, no.
Half of
Hayden
Episode 1's
Christensen
fault is
took
Jake
on
Lloyd. The
rest
other
of
half
it.
is Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the 1% is George Lucas killing Darth Maul. But anyway. Also,
he didn't die in the expanded universe.
second best exotic Marigold Hotel made $5 million.
Oh,
So, Ed SpongeBob has made $154 million so far. So, go watch our drive.
So it's
back
probably not
video.
going to get nominated
Probably
for an
not.
Oscar now.
No, it's successful, so
Oh,
it's
dear
immediately
God.
on the
Can you
other list.
imagine?
But
Yes,
yeah.
I can.
I can wish as hard as I want to, Ellie Dale.
I'm ready.
Anyway, beyond that, in terms of trailers this week, there really wasn't much. We had trailers more family fare. Hotel Transylvania 2. I didn't see the first one, but the thing about
I
it
saw
is,
the first one.
was it good?
It was okay.
Okay. It's made by the guy who made Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls and stuff, and Samurai Jack. So that's what interests me into
Like
it.
Craig.
No, it's he has a weird name, Tarkovsky or whatever,
Tchaikovsky.
however you say it. But it's that guy who has all these great '90s
Nobody
cartoons.
got that.
Who has all these great '90s cartoons, and then Adam Sandler. So and his bunch.
Oh.
So that's
Oh,
kind
my
of
Not the best combination.
So-
I think whoever was the mummy, it was
Arnold
CeeLo
Vosloo.
Green.
yeah, CeeLo Green. He was
Oh.
in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's the mummy?
But the trailer for that came out, and then we had a teaser for the other Adam Sandler movie, Pixels, where apparently aliens use old arcade
Oh,
pop
Lord.
icons.
oh, isn't Dinklage in that?
Yeah, Dinklage.
What?
and Adam Sandler is a arcade kind of like King of Kong-esque kind of guy who broke the record, and Peter Dinklage is his rival.
So is this an animated?
No,
thing,
it's
or-
real. No,
Huh.
it's a thing. It's just literally the aliens apparently use arcade like Donkey Kong and Pac-Man to create monster
Okay,
weaponry to
I'm in.
destroy the world, and they have to stop them using their. It's a very 80s idea.
I'm
I'm
in.
pretty sure I've seen
I
an
don't know how I
episode
feel
of some
about
TV
that.
show that did the exact
It's like
same
war
thing.
games, only with
It's
a
about, I feel
budget.
like Matthew Broderick
Yeah,
is
it's
somewhere.
He just needs to show up and talk about Godzilla or something.
Stop,
he talks
turn
about
to
worms.
the camera,
Yeah.
talk right to the audience.
There you go.
But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of trailers and stuff. But it was a teaser, and I guess they're going to release the actual trailer soon. Speaking of trailers that they need to release soon, or they keep rumoring they're going to release soon, the Star Wars trailer number 2 they keep having rumors. People are describing what happens in it and stuff. So
They won't do it till May.
probably not.
It'll be with Avengers.
Yeah, I could easily see
Get
that.
the most eyes on it. But moving on to just movie news, one of the more polarizing subjects of recent note, the Ghostbusters female movie will be aided
A
or
sister movie.
a sister movie to the now announced male-led cast of Ghostbusters.
It's being led by like Channing Tatum.
Well,
isn't it?
the rumor is they want Channing Tatum because he's going to be producing it with some people, and the Russos who directed and wrote Captain America 2 are going to be in charge of
I'm
it.
excited for Channing
Okay.
Tatum.
But the downside is, like everyone else, they want Chris Pratt.
Why? What? Come on, leave the guy alone.
He has to be in everything now, don't you get it?
Oh.
Are they going to have Jonah Hill in it?
Oh god.
So wait, is
Oh my god, that would be amazing! 22 Jump Street meets Ghostbusters.
Meets Jurassic Park.
Meets...
My God, meets Men in Black 2.
so wait, we're gonna get a ghost of a
Good God.
T-Rex in New York?
Yes, that's what's happening. All the cinematic
Alien
universe.
goes T-Rex in New York.
And then at the very end, Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones show up.
And Jeff Goldblum flies in.
Oh my gosh.
So is Chris Pratt just this decade's Will Smith for action movies?
I guess.
Yeah, just... You
He's
know,
just-
I
he's-
think in the 2020s,
he's like
career
Hansel, he's
box
so hot
office is
right
gonna
now.
crash.
Yeah.
Also, another movie sequel coming out is Zoolander.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They started
Okay.
production on it actually. So
I saw him.
It's
Yeah.
so dumb.
Ben Stiller took a selfie, and I
Yeah.
saw it. Yeah.
Like, this is so bad.
That's a-
Even Kevin Smith today announced that, like, they're making a Mallrats sequel. And it's like, why? What's the point?
money.
Because we've officially stated that Hollywood has no new ideas.
I guess.
And we're just making, like, just put as many numbers on a movie as you want. That's how much money we're going to have.
We're gonna get to Jaws
Mallrats
15 by
sequel is the
October.
dumbest thing I've heard until you
Wait,
said
no, wasn't it
Zoolander
Jaws
sequel.
28?
Probably, yeah. What'd you say?
I said the Mallrats sequel was the dumbest thing until you said Zoolander sequel. So,
What else can we think of real
way
quick?
to go, Ben Stiller. You out-dumbed Kevin Smith.
Joe Dirt 2.
Oh yeah, Joe Dirt 2 is also a thing.
What is it?
Joe Dirt 2.
Are you?
Oh,
serious?
that's. Come on. We've been waiting for that one.
Oh, okay. So it's okay for that to have a sequel.
It's great for David Spade.
Yeah, I
to have
thought
a
David
sequel.
Spade's movie career has been, like, pretty much dead
Not
for the
Like,
last
exactly.
10 years.
we're rooting for him to come back.
Well, that's because he, like, unlike everyone else, he hasn't jumped on the Adam Sandler bandwagon.
Yeah.
Well, he did for Grown Ups 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was
And
smart
2.
getting off.
No, Rob Schneider was the one that didn't show back up for the grown-ups
Yeah.
movies.
Ah.
So-
Rightfully so. But going back to this Ghostbusters thing,
Right, yeah.
I'm mad about it.
And they're wanting to combine the movies, so the guys and girls will meet up eventually and play nice.
That's just a terrible idea.
You know what's
All
terrible?
You heard
idea?
it. The girls said it was a terrible idea.
Yeah, that was me.
We have a
So
girl.
everyone is aware.
Yeah,
We're all-
the thing is, an all-female cast was a terrible idea.
It was. I completely agree. I feel
We
like
have a girl.
She's a girl.
We have
I
the
don't-
pictures.
Like, I understand the whole
Oh.
feminism thing, but, like, I'm sorry. The original Ghostbusters was 3 men. I say keep it 3 men. I don't see why we have to...
Four.
And a black
Wait,
dude.
4?
4 men.
It was 4 men?
I will reach across this table
Well,
and
hold
slap
on.
the shit out of
It
you.
Come
started-
on, Allie.
The original
It's 4?
Ghostbusters was 3.
And
Ernie
then
Hudson showed up
Hudson-
halfway through the movie.
Yes.
Like a quarter of the way
4.
through the movie.
Even still, like, it just doesn't...
I also have good
I
news.
think it's
Isaac
stupid.
finally watched the first Ghostbusters.
But he still hasn't seen the second one.
What?
The better one. You need to watch. Can we watch the second one later?
if we want.
Yeah,
Is it-
we'll
Okay.
watch
But
the second one.
I like the second one better.
We'll get a TV in the blanket for it.
But I
Well,
think-
we actually have a TV like
Next
that,
to the
so we
blanket
could-
holder,
yeah.
so it's
Good
very
God.
possible.
We'll just need to
Wait,
like,
wait,
find
what?
the VHS
What?
tape.
Do you guys still have that book?
We're gonna build one.
We
gonna
built
bigger-
Do you want to be a part of it?
No
Yes.
girls
There's a
allowed.
sign that literally says "No girls allowed" on the
What?
floor.
Well,
Allie can
come
be
on,
there.
guys.
Wait,
like,
wait,
really?
How about Allie like does like
Wait,
she's
guys,
the
no one cares about art 4. To get back to the...
saying Allie could put her hair
I'm
underneath
sorry.
a baseball cap.
And we have
There you go.
Can we draw a mustache on you?
Sure.
Okay, then you're in.
All right. Anyway,
But this goes back to even like a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the Michelle Rodriguez comments, where she said instead of just taking white superheroes and substituting other races into those characters.
why not make our
Get
own?
your own. That's
Yeah.
the thing, and I think that's the same thing with Ghostbusters. It's like, why take an all male cast just to reboot it and just for the heck of it, because gender equality so cool right now? Just to throw women into it. Why not make your
Gender
own?
equality. It's only been a thing since the 1960s.
No. What I'm saying though is it's trendy right now. It's what everybody's in on right
really
now.
trendy,
It just
I'll
got
give you
trendy because the Oscars, and we're like, ooh, Meryl Streep makes so many millions less than George Clooney. That's unfair. And we're all like, yeah, that's unfair. But
I'm gonna go make no millions today.
yeah, exactly. So it's. I just think it's stupid. Like I think it was a
I
stupid
agree.
idea. If you're gonna reboot something, I don't see why we have to shake it up just for the sheer crap of shaking it up. I think what happens if like 10 years from now someone just says I'm making a Sex in the City 3, but it's all dudes. Screw
Can you
those.
imagine the backlash?
Oh,
I
Like,
think
that
it
would
would
piss
suck.
everybody off.
I think that would piss so many people off, especially if they did the exact same thing that the women do on the show,
So
which is just
the boyhood
objectify
of the
the
traveling
other
pants?
gender.
Exactly.
Well, you can do it one way and everyone's fine with it.
Yeah.
It's when you
But-
go
I'm
the
not fine with it.
reverse that everyone tends to flip their shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
So-
It's
Can't
really
I just
stupid.
be against the objectification of people?
No.
I'm against it, both of them.
Yeah.
As you should be, but apparently it's now okay to objectify men as long as you don't objectify women.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's also okay, to like make dads idiots in TV shows.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That is a thing.
That is true.
Yeah, the last smart dads were in the 90s in sitcoms.
Yeah.
Like Danny Tanner, Carl
Best dad
Winslow.
ever.
Carl Winslow. Well, Ghostbusters is connected to Die Hard and Family Matters.
It is.
Yeah.
It's fact. It's
I believe
canon.
Canon.
Carl Winslow makes an appearance.
But I don't know. That's my take on it. I think it's just. I don't like that so much backlash came out of them saying we want an all-male Ghostbusters, and like Dan Aykroyd and I guess Channing Tatum are the ones kind of fronting this, and it just internet went like, oh, so women just can't have anything their own. Like,
God.
That's bull.
go make something original your own. Like Sex
Yeah.
and the City was a successful show, and that was y'all's. Do that again. Go make another
Go
thing.
do another.
Or
Sex
don't, or
in the
don't
Small
make another
Town.
one. Let's just
Yeah.
leave it at where it is.
Yeah.
Nick,
That,
can we make like Sex in the City?
The
three?
male-led Sex in the City.
Well, Neil
Are we all
Patrick
gonna be
Harris
like-
would
Neil
be
Patrick
the
Harris,
front-
oh, easily.
I think they should all be out gay actors playing like.
So Jim Parsons.
Yeah, he would be on it.
Neil Patrick Harris.
So the movie would still be objectifying men.
Right, yeah.
No, I don't think they should be gay in the movie. I think they should all pull stinks in it and play womanizers.
Zachary Quinto.
Oh, there
Zachary
you go.
Quinto, yeah. See, we've already got.
And then we need a
75%
saucy
is
redhead.
done.
There you go, Hollywood. We're doing your
We're
job
done.
for you.
Again, just
Yeah.
steal this.
Yeah, steal this.
We dare you.
I think I might be in the minority of people of just, do we need a new Ghostbusters movie, period?
No.
No.
Like, the first two movies are classics. They stand up well. Like, even though they're, like, clearly from the 80s from a special effects point of view, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
Why do we need a new Ghostbusters
I think
movie?
that's a good question.
Money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yes.
money.
You have a franchise that you know is going to make you money, but at the same time, like, what story can be told right now with either an all-male, an all-female, or a mixed cast that's worth telling?
The story of a struggling studio that's trying to get its money back after fucking up Spider-Man.
And apparently...
Truth bomb.
not to mention almost getting taken out by North Korea.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Good job, Sony.
Sony's like, alright, so we just gave over some rights to Spider-Man. We're going to make 2 Ghostbuster movies.
Please like us again.
God.
Do they get their advice from manatees like South Park? Is that what they do? All right, just wanders around. Hits a balloon or something. All right, so moving on from there. This is the worst podcast we've had so far. Congratulations.
This is the
Thank
one
you
that's
for-
going to hit it big.
It's going to get so big.
Yeah, thanks,
so
guys.
big.
Guys are weird.
The lower in quality we go, the higher of a chance we have of getting
So
right.
like Hollywood.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Exactly.
we're gonna
That's-
get 10 comments like, whoa, what's this thing about a blanket fort I'm hearing?
Start the world's biggest blanket. fort.
Hashtag blanket fort.
Yes. Star Wars has recently announced the title of its first spin-off movie. Now, this is not a movie that's part of the main episode. That's just its own thing, essentially, following specific characters.
Sounds stupid.
Star Wars Rogue One.
Sounds stupid.
And the only confirmed actress at the moment is the lady from The Theory of Everything, Felicity Jones.
Oh.
We don't know what she's playing. They haven't announced anything. But the director is the guy who directed the new Godzilla. Allie Dale.
So we're gonna get like
I
3%
enjoyed
Star
the
Wars in the
Godzilla.
Star Wars movie, or
I don't know how
would
they're.
enjoy the
I
new
just-
Godzilla
I
movie.
I want to know
enjoyed
is
it.
is this Wedge Antilles
We did-
or
I
I mean because Rogue One that's a big
Maybe it'll be a Rogue Squadron movie.
that'd be the smart move.
But we don't see the X-Wings until the last 15 minutes.
Right, exactly. It's
but in those last 15 minutes, they're like the most awesomest thing you will
Yeah,
ever
and
see.
you're like, why weren't they here the whole time?
Yes! Just shooting like laser beams.
But that's going to be coming out in 2016, and we
yeah,
still
in
have
December of
this-
2016.
2016. So we and the idea is that we're going to be getting a Star Wars movie every year from now to
Annual
eternity.
releases.
Annual releases.
I'm not against
Because
that.
quality
And
has
Star
never
Wars
taken a hit because of that.
episode 8 Star Wars is coming out in 2017.
Okay.
Oh, and here's my other thing. And I think this is why I'm really upset. And this isn't even like a confirmed thing. This was just like some off-the-hand comment I saw during all this, like, I was reading a bunch of this, like, backlash from the Ghostbusters gender feud. Someone just, like, I guess associated with Disney or something, like, there's been small talks about making Boba Fett a girl just to prove a point. I'll have a heart attack. Like, I will pass out.
It's
If
that's
Boba
non-canon.
Fett
Yeah,
becomes
that
a
would have
girl,
made sense.
It's already
just to prove a point.
It's already been proven
he's
that
a boy in
it's a boy.
episode 2.
Yeah.
Why do they have to do it to Boba?
This is the only time we will use
They can
the,
do it,
the
Luke
prequels
Skywalker.
to defend anything.
Episode 2 is
They're
like
Disney. They've already said we don't care.
They're
We
creating
don't care
their
about your
own.
precious
They're
canon.
creating their like the own like.
What
There's
the
like multi
hell?
dimensions now. Like
stupid
there's
mouse.
there's the what they call what is it, the
You
legends
shut
now
your
of the
mouth.
old
Call
old
him stupid mouse.
expanded
These
universe.
were Star Wars.
I
So-
know.
yeah.
I know. In Disney's cartoon Star Wars Rebels, they have someone who's wearing the same type of armor as Boba Fett, who is a girl.
Well, it's Mandalorian armor.
Well, yeah, Mandalorian armor.
And he's not even Mandalorian, so.
So it's like it's one of those things. Like, okay, like if you're wanting to make a movie featuring a girl who happens to look like Boba Fett, you already made the character. Use that.
Yeah. Don't touch Boba.
Yeah, like, well, just leave Boba alone. He's been
Okay.
through enough.
Sorry,
So
like
Return
that.
of the Jedi.
Yeah. Gosh.
Ugh.
That is a terrible.
Make
I hope
Chewbacca a
that's
girl.
not
That could be a
true.
cool reveal. Chewbacca's a girl.
They still need to make like
No, Chewbacca has a son and a wife.
There's a
He's a
adopted
lesbian
love
Wookiee.
they made a spin-off with him. It was called the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. With his son, Lumpy.
And the old crotchety grandpa Wookiee. Because she looks like just delightful.
Just a full-on conversation of.
It was like the first 20 minutes of the
Yeah.
Star Wars special.
Yeah.
Of all of the questionable decisions George Lucas has made
you
about
not
Star
seen
Wars,
this?
that's either the worst.
Were you
or
aware
the
of its
best.
existence?
It's
I
amazing.
know that. Yeah, the hotels or the hotel.
What are you talking about?
Allie's drunk, guys.
I swear I'm not.
It's only
For
like 3
once.
o'clock in the afternoon.
We know it's
Well, I
spring
know.
break, but listen.
Well, it's not my spring break.
Yeah,
I
there's
still
a
have
holiday
to work.
special. It's actually where
Yeah.
we were introduced to Boba Fett, actually.
Really?
Is the
I did not
holiday
know
Yeah,
special.
yeah.
Wasn't
I
it
know,
an
I know
animated
about the
thing?
holiday
Yeah, it was like an
special. I've just
animated.
never seen
And he
it.
wasn't really even villainous in it. He was just kind of a
Cool.
yeah, cool as
Yeah,
balls.
it's Boba Fett. He got over anyways.
So what Star Wars spin-off would interest you? If it's not, what character would you like to see a movie about? Because they always talk about Yoda, which I think is a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
We don't need an 800.
they talk about
history of
separate
Yoda.
Boba Fett
Mm.
and Han Solo movies. And
I
like,
thought they should be one.
why don't they just be one and
Yeah.
chronicle all of Han Solo's endeavors before A New Hope, including the Kessel Run and make
Getting into debt with Jabba.
right, and then
meeting, or
winning
being
the
friends
Falcon.
with Lando.
Yeah.
Losing the Millennium Falcon in a bet with Lando.
Mhm.
It's rich.
Yeah.
And the whole time you have also the Boba Fett parts there.
Right.
He's being hired
to track down Han.
right down Han.
Yeah.
It'd be
I-
awesome.
I'd like to see
Twist.
like
Lando hires Boba to get the Millennium Falcon back.
Corey's mind has been blown.
I'd like like an
Obi-Wan
movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, like
Alright.
Yeah.
takes place between the two trilogies.
Yeah.
I mean, Ewan McGregor is still looks good. I mean, he
Yeah.
can play the part.
It's true. He was actually lobbying for some. He was like, if they need me, I'm here. It's like, guys, I haven't got a good movie in a while. I'm here. Remember me? I carried the prequels on my shoulders.
He's got a really bad back.
He can't do action movies anymore.
No one's petitioning for a Island 2 movie.
And Hayden Christensen's also like, I'm here too, guys.
And everyone's like, no.
Or like maybe a Qui-Gon Jinn series, you know, like takes
They
place
could do the
before.
Jedi
That would be
Apprentice.
interesting.
Yeah, the Jedi Apprentice.
Yeah,
But-
series.
I think that's where a lot of the cool things would be, is even going back to like Darth Maul.
Oh, they need
is
to do
coming
it.
into the rule
That's
of two
what
with
I
all
was
that.
thinking was Darth Maul.
A lot Darth Bane, a lot of just the rule, like the beginning of the rule of two and Sith.
'Cause-
That lore's real rich.
Because the
Real
thing about it is they
interesting.
have to. They're very picky about like what they choose, because I think they are taking some things from the expanded universe and like
They're taking some things from canon.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
taking
it.
some things, and so
That thing has already been established.
we'll
They're
see
gonna
if they
decide to use it.
actually treat like the prequels stuff like it actually existed or not. So, but yeah, any other random movie ideas?
Well, I think that it's just really stupid for them to select just this era, you know, as far as their movies, like this, you know, around the New Hope era.
Yeah.
And even with the prequels, like the movies only take place like over the course of like 50 years or whatever. There's like millions of years of history. There's shit that happens like 100 years after Return of the Jedi that would be cool.
Well, like the main two trilogies focus around Anakin and Darth Vader and his journey, and so
Skywalker is synonymous with the name Star Wars.
right. And so I think that's what's going to be interesting, especially if there's really no tie to them other than Luke showing up in the first one of this new trilogy. And so I think it'll be interesting to see what they do, because that was intentionally George Lucas's mindset, was this is a story about this guy. It's like, and you guys are just going to be like, we're just going to... but that's Hollywood. It's like, let's make a Ghostbusters movie about girls, because that makes sense. So,
I hate you, Hollywood.
speaking of things that make sense, Tim Burton's directing a live-action Dumbo movie.
Okay.
That sounds like something you just made up.
I
Yeah.
didn't make it up.
does.
It's real.
Do those words go in that
They
order?
went together. I don't even know how I said it, but
Who's Johnny Depp playing?
Probably the mouse. Probably the mouse. Yes, that was every other news thing was like, start your debates on what Johnny Depp will be doing as
And
the
Helena
mouse.
Bonham Carter.
We'll probably play Dumbo's mom or
Who
something.
knows?
The pink elephants on parades.
Oh,
sequence.
God.
Oh my
This is
god,
gonna be
I won't
trippy.
be able to handle it.
We should go mushrooms on that one.
Oh, I don't know if I could handle that.
Nick, don't give me things I have to edit out.
We don't do mushrooms. We joke about them, but we
Like the pizza topping.
right the pizza topping.
really like
get some mushroom pizzas. We'll go watch the Dumbo.
We'll go to
Tim
Walmart,
Burton
get some
movie.
Green Giant canned mushrooms.
But really, does Tim Burton have an original thought in his brain at this point?
Whoa! Why are we going at Tim Burton right now?
I'm going at him.
Whoa!
I didn't say it this time. That's him.
What?
This
Don't come in here with all that.
I'm coming. I'm bringing it.
Look, you shit all over Tom Cruise all the time. Let him shit on your dreams.
But really, though,
You know.
Dumbo, Alice in Wonderland, Sweeney Todd.
He's done. He's at that age where he's like, just Disney, pay me lots of money to make your movies. Like, well, come on, just leave him alone.
So he's at George
paid his
Lucas.
dues.
He's at George Lucas level.
Yeah, he's just whatever. Just pay me money.
All right. Okay. Got it.
He-
Is anyone
he
excited
made a
about
movie
this?
about Dark Shadows, like this weird soap opera no one ever heard
Exactly,
of outside.
yeah.
I heard
But
of
that's,
it.
well, I mean, I'd heard of it,
Not an original idea.
but no, I mean,
Edward
whatever his
Scissorhands.
idea,
That
but
was an
still,
original idea.
He's just at that age where he can pull some really obscure thing out of the 70s.
Well, look, I mean, like,
and
most
make a
of
movie
his,
about it because him and Johnny Depp are bored.
no, most of his movies weren't like original ideas.
Yeah.
Look, Batman Returns, Sleepy Hollow, Planet of the Apes. They're not original ideas.
Exactly.
He's just good at putting his
People
own
are-
thing on him.
You do have to give the man credit, though, for not having already come out with Nightmare Before Christmas 2. Like, he hasn't
That's just
gone
a matter
on...
of
Well,
time.
technically,
No.
he's the producer of that.
That one
Yeah.
is a no.
Harry
He's not
said-
a-
You don't mess
it's-
with a nightmare.
That's a selling.
But they could go to
No.
Easterland or
No.
or Thanksgiving place.
Yes.
Thanksgiving place.
No.
Thanksgiving place.
Or
There's just a big
You're
old
giving
sign
them
that says...
ideas.
St.
Stop.
Patrick's
or
Land.
Do not
4th
mess
of July
with nightmares.
Avenue.
St.
Oh
Patrick's
dear
Day
God.
It's
not-
We could have an
Day.
Independence Day
Oh
and
my
Nightmare
God.
Before Christmas combo.
Jeff Goldblum. Oh man.
No. I
No.
want to touch on this of... It's not Puritan, Virginia. It's Thanksgiving place.
Yes, Thanksgiving place. It's a thing.
There's a big old sign at the beginning of the
It's
town
Halloween
that
town
says,
and it's Christmas town. It's not.
It's the North Pole.
No, I went through this with Nick. Like
That's what they call it in the movie.
the day after Halloween, Nick started putting up Christmas decorations everywhere. I was like, "No, we still have a holiday, Thanksgiving." He was like, "Bleh, Thanksgiving."
Let's be real honest here. Thanksgiving is just a precursor. It's a pre-meal to the Christmas holiday.
No, it's an important holiday.
That we screwed over the Indians and we ate about it. So good idea.
Yeah, and people need to be aware.
It's an American tradition, Nick.
Nick just takes the bypass when he comes to Thanksgiving place.
Pretty much. Just go around it.
What's your problem with Tim Burton though? Like,
going
I've
Thursday.
never heard.
Well,
this
what's your
before.
problem with Thanksgiving?
Like, you just come here and crap it on Tim Burton and Thanksgiving. Like, what happened?
It's been a year since we filmed the movie. Nick is wearing this. He's still in that character from the end of the movie.
The character didn't ever put up with all the crap. I'm dishing out the crap this time.
Yeah, he's at the end of the movie.
This is the sequel. Dick Browell's here to stay. So
Oh, I hate it. Tim Burton just made a great movie that was original.
and nobody cared.
Well, yeah, maybe that's why he's not doing it anymore, because people like you were just like, I'm done. Ooh, this doesn't look all scary and gothic. Whatever.
Beetlejuice 2.
That's right. That one's being made.
Mm-hmm.
Another non-original idea by Tim Burton.
What do you mean non-original?
What?
But
It
his original
was
idea
all
was
him.
making
It's
a
not
sequel
original
to.
because it's a sequel.
But that's like saying that George Lucas making a sequel to his first Star Wars.
Star Wars isn't original.
No, I'm
wait,
talking
it's a
about when it was
conglomeration of
first made,
things.
and
What,
then you make
what
a
was
sequel.
that magical
Watch Hidden
story
Fortress.
called Edward Scissorhands? Oh, all Tim Burton.
His one. He gets one.
Beetlejuice!
He gets two.
We've said Beetlejuice like 4 times. I'm waiting for Michael Keaton to come through.
It's showtime.
Man. I mean, you know what? Y'all carry on. I'm done.
But
I
yeah.
don't want to do this anymore.
Okay,
with
so
Nick
back
here.
to Dumbo. Yeah, I'm freaking stoked about this. That's one of my favorite Disney movies.
Thank you, Allie Dale.
So I'm excited. I
how
don't
are we
care if
gonna-
it's Tim Burton,
how
and
are we-
he'll.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
he'll completely screw up the pink elephants on parade. Like that will give me nightmares. I can already see it now, and I'm not gonna be
Didn't
able
give
to
you
sleep.
nightmares?
Yeah, it did. It was terrifying.
Give
That-
me
I
wonderful
have to
dreams.
skip through that part on my DVD. It scares the crap out of
That
me.
explains a lot.
What is that supposed to mean?
Exactly.
How do we do
Rude.
the crows?
That's another
Oh.
He could keep them the way they were.
CGI. That's how you do it.
Samuel L. Jackson, maybe.
Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, and one of the brothers, the Wayans brothers, and we're good.
So 3 people with no careers whatsoever.
Right, exactly. Because they won't cost a lot.
No, that's true.
And they already have Samuel L. Jackson down for the Marvel deal, so they're just like, we're gonna borrow him real quick. Just say these lines real quick,
Chris
and
Rock.
don't curse.
I'm tired of these mother effing elephants and this mother effing circus.
Can you imagine how terrifying the clowns are gonna look, though? Like, I don't know. I'm really stoked
What if
about
it
this.
turns out to be like really tame and it's just a calm
It better,
movie?
Tim
It's like the
Burton, you
opposite
better
of
not
a
make
Tim
this
Burton movie.
tame.
Well,
I'm really excited about this. It's fun.
I am in complete agreement with Allie Dale. I think this will be great.
I'm saving judgment. I mean, after I see Cinderella, like, then I'll say,
That's
all right,
Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Well, no, I mean, it's just like these live-action Disney movies. I mean, it's like, okay, Maleficent, I really enjoyed. Now, next one's Cinderella, so I'm going. So
What's
I'll wait
another
until I see it.
Disney movie you would like to see translated to live action? I know we
Oliver and
touched upon
Company.
this.
I don't know,
Yes.
Nick. What would it be? I hope Tim Burton takes your precious Aladdin and absolutely golfs
Dare
it up.
you. That is blasphemous, and you know it.
Oliver and Company, or
What?
They'll do it the Homeward Bound style.
maybe
Guys, I hear they're making a Homeward Bound.
Oh my god.
They're completing the trilogy.
Yeah, I was about to say they already have it.
Hunchback of Notre
The scene
Dame.
from the
Yeah.
show.
That would be dark. That would be
Hunchback,
pretty
yeah.
dark.
That's what Tim Burton should be doing. Hunchback.
He
I would support
that.
that.
Would be excellent.
Yeah.
Aren't they doing the what's it called?
They're
The
doing
gauntlet, the
The Beauty and the Beast. Yeah,
no,
we talked about that.
no, the other one,
Words.
the Black Cauldron.
No,
I thought that was a
Disney
thing.
doesn't like to admit Black Cauldron was made.
I thought they were, okay, never mind. then.
Like, they like to admit it more than they like Song of the South. But
Oh yeah. We
That's
just
a live
forget
action.
about that
lot
one.
of the design work.
Except,
Did a lot
yeah.
of the art design for Black Cauldron. Tim Burton.
Boom.
Oh.
Roof bomb.
Kaboom.
And he also did Pee Wee.
Yeah, that was his first movie.
It wasn't really. It's still Pee Wee.
It was great.
It was. That's
And there's a new
Danny-
Pee Wee movie coming out.
Oh yeah.
Not by Tim Burton.
No, by
Oh,
Judd
well.
Apatow. He's going to destroy all our childhoods.
And Pee Wee will be played by Adam Sandler.
He's joking.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
Allie thought I
like,
was
oh,
serious. She was
God.
about
That's
to
the
die.
sad thing is
Dang
that
it.
that could have been.
That's the
taken
sad thing is
That
that it was
could've been a
totally
thing.
believable.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler is Pee Wee
Pee-wee
Herman.
Oh God.
An overweight, inexperienced Pee Wee Herman. Jewish Pee Wee.
Ugh.
That's a secret word, yeah! So anyway, moving on. Talking about
I have
other...
no idea how to format the
No,
time codes for this episode
it's okay.
now.
Rambling on.
Jumbled
Rambling.
mess for the first 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. Toy Story 4 is happening. And in terms of...
After seeing that special, I'm okay with it.
we watched the Toy Story that time forgot.
Oh yeah, that was actually really good.
It was actually really... They took like the 90s anamorphic like animal type creatures and threw them into the Toy Story
Like these
universe.
battling dinosaurs.
They're called Battlesaurs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I totally would have played with
I
it.
would have totally played with them too.
That was an awesome playset.
It was the kid. Okay, so the toys go to hang out with Bonnie's friend, and he's playing video games. So they're distracted, and they go into the room. And like this kid is like that rich kid that you had as a friend growing up, and he had
I didn't
like
own a rich kid yet.
Yeah,
Owning
that
people
friend.
is frowned upon in society.
That friend of yours that his parents got him everything, and so he got like the entire collection. That's pretty much what
Dude,
this
you
was.
have the full Megazord and Dragonzord set.
Right,
You can put them
exactly.
together.
Yeah,
I think I was that kid.
but yeah, it was a good short, and but apparently, according to sources,
according to things.
according to things,
According to the internet machine.
Yeah.
to the light
the film
box.
will not act as a direct sequel to Toy Story 3.
A prequel.
It has been suggested that the film will be closer to a romantic comedy, with either Buzz or Woody becoming embroiled in a new relationship.
Well, I mean,
Oh dear God.
they kind of
Ellie's
hinted at
very
the Buzz
upset.
and Jesse thing in Toy Story 3.
Yeah, so they don't need to do another.
Yeah.
And I mean, Woody
relationship.
already had Bo Peep,
But she's
yeah,
dead.
But she
didn't
didn't
die.
She got sold.
She's dead.
She's dead.
She drove away to California.
What?
It's canon.
Wait, are you guys messing
she's
with me?
dead.
Are you being like?
She
for
she
real?
actually wasn't a toy. She was actually like one of those like glass porcelain things, and she got knocked off the shelf.
No.
It was a deleted scene
No.
on the DVD.
No.
No.
Yeah,
It was a flashback.
yeah, she's dead.
Oh, boy,
I don't.
Nope.
But
I'll
anyway,
look at myself.
so yeah, that's happening still, and John Lasseter is going to be co-directing with some dude by the name of Josh Cooley,
Josh,
because everybody knows him.
I love his work.
Yes, but
Yeah,
why?
that guy.
Why destroy a perfectly good, probably one of the best trilogies of all time, live action or animated? Why?
Because Pixar is ridiculous.
Because Tim Burton was in
Because
Dumbo,
money.
so he couldn't do this.
Because money.
Because
Hey!
money.
Oh!
No.
Like, that just makes me so sad because the third one was summed up so freaking perfectly.
Mhm.
Like, you know, and wait.
I haven't seen it. I don't care.
Okay. Well, like, you know, Andy going off to college and leaving his toys behind. Like, I mean, it's just a perfect ending. Why would you make Toy Story 4 and not The Incredibles 2? That's my thing. That is my thing completely.
I'm using
Yeah.
it.
Point at her. There
Why,
you go.
why in the world would you not make The Incredibles 2? Like, you had the little naked
I think
mole
they
rat
are making
thing.
Incredibles too.
It has... what?
It's been announced.
It's been announced. Yes.
Oh, Alex about to have a
But-
heart attack.
Okay.
What?
Allie, it's been announced, but I haven't held my breath because have we seen it? No, we just
No,
keep hearing
it
more
was
Toy
announced-
Story
It was
bullcrap.
announced 2 years ago, and that's as much information as we've ever gotten about it.
They're
See,
not
I
gonna-
didn't even know it was announced, and
They're
that
not
was
even gonna-
apparently
they're not-
2 years
They're not
ago.
going to make it, Allie.
Well, it's so
because they're too
stupid.
busy trying to cash cow Nick's precious Toy Story
Don't get me
movies.
wrong,
Have
Toy
we-
Story is fantastic. They're amazing. That's why they shouldn't mess with it. They should leave it alone.
Have they even announced anything more with Finding Dory?
Not really.
That's supposed
I
to
mean,
come out
they
next
announced
year,
the
isn't it?
yeah, they have the title and everything. So
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Logo.
Pixar. Like, when was the
I
last
mean-
Pixar?
Well,
they didn't
this-
have anything last year.
No,
this year they're
this
having
year
two.
they're having that
The
one about the
emotions.
emotions.
They're
yeah,
having the
which
brain
looks
one.
good in my
They're having
opinion.
that one, and they're having the dinosaur one come out this year.
What? There's a dinosaur one coming in?
The dinosaur one.
The dinosaur one? What
the
dinosaur
sequel
one?
to Dinosaur.
It's not the
It's not the sequel to Dinosaur.
I don't know who loves Disney more, Allie or Nick.
I mean,
Not Tommy.
The Good Dinosaur is coming out this year.
The Good Dinosaur. I'm
Yes.
gonna have to look that up. I did not know anything
The
about
synopsis is basically it's in a universe where dinosaurs and humans coexist.
The
And
Flintstones?
Pixar's making this?
Yes.
Oh,
Neil
that's-
Patrick Harris is like a voice in it, I think.
That's
Yes.
gonna
Neil
be.
Patrick
I have
Harris.
faith in this. This makes me excited.
Bill Hader.
I think.
You just went, okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll see it.
I'm calling Tommy out. There's no official explanation on what happened to Bo Peep in Toy Story 3.
Aha.
No, I was pulling that out of my ass.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, nope, nope,
Well,
didn't happen.
the only reason that it has
that's the
some
dark
credits
reboot
is
that they're
that
gonna make a
Pixar
fan.
She
does
got
like to make us
sold.
cry.
Whatever.
Yeah, she's dead. It's canon.
Done. All right, so to cap off all of our movie news, there has been an announcement by Disney that Frozen, surprise, surprise, is getting a sequel.
Gross.
I mean,
Yeah. Are you guys not pumped for? No, I'm not.
I think half
Okay,
half the
guys.
table is excited, half the is not, and then Corey's indifferent either way.
I never saw the first one.
Well, then it wouldn't really be half because
So, like-
there's 6.
Yeah. Yes.
Corey just hasn't been won over.
All right.
I
Well,
mean,
Taryn, thoughts on the
Isaac
Frozen
hasn't even
sequel?
seen it, so it's like,
Seen what, Frozen?
yeah,
I've seen it.
you've
I'm a
seen
grown
Frozen.
man. I didn't go see Frozen.
seen Frozen, but you haven't seen
But
Tangled.
one of your favorite movies is Beauty and the Beast.
There is a
That's
stipulation.
different.
That is different.
I was
Traditional
8
animation.
when it came out.
I was like not born.
And
Old.
Taryn,
It's
what are
kinda
your
weird.
thoughts on
Okay,
The
there
sequel.
there is a stipulation to this.
Okay.
If it is a direct-to-DVD sequel, no.
I'm okay with that. Actually, I
No.
prefer it to be a direct
Can it be
DVD.
called like Scorched and like the other sister like has flame powers?
Scorcher
Did I-
is a series starring.
I said
Ten-
scorched.
Starring.
Past tense. But what?
Taryn, thoughts?
If it's direct-to-DVD, like, no. Like, Disney has shown time and time again that direct-to-DVD releases are basically just, you
Cash
know,
cows.
cash cows for
Return
little
of
kids.
Jafar.
Boom. Truth
Aladdin and the King
Simba.
of Thieves.
You're gonna have
Simba's
a,
Pride.
you're
Simba's
gonna
Pride,
have
Bell's
that's what it
Magical
was.
Christmas.
you're gonna have problems
No.
with one of my episodes of Does It Hold Up?
Oh, Return of Jafar holds up, sir.
I watched it the other night. It holds up.
Dare you.
I've never seen it.
It's
So-
fantastic.
It's honestly pretty
Possibly
good.
And
just as good.
When is that coming
If
out?
not-
Really?
I'm actually working, like, I should be
Then
filming this
Aladdin.
week.
Good. Good.
But
More on that later.
if it is a theatrical release, I will be extremely excited about it.
I will
Boom.
be livid.
Because it's all about the money.
Okay, I don't know what part of you guys is broken, because I understand not liking Let It Go after being played out so many times.
Okay.
The movie is fantastic.
No, I genuinely
Wait.
hate it.
Wait. Okay, Allie. What are your thoughts on the sequel?
I completely agree with Taryn. I think I'm really again like if it's going to be a direct to DVD, like no, just do not do that. It'll be. I mean, I just won't have faith in it. But like theatrical, like are you kidding me? That movie was great. Like it was excellent. Like sure, it had the same animation style as Tangled, but it was still. I mean, it was still.
piano.
It was
Focus.
still
Focus.
incredible. I mean, you know, the songs in it were good. Sorry, but I still like Let It Go. Maybe that's just me. I won't listen to it very often, but like if it comes on my iPod, like I'm not going to change it. But I mean, I'm excited for it. I think it'll be good.
I'm going to be honest. The little twist with the prince at the end, that caught me off guard to the point I actually said "oh shit" in the theater, and I realized I was
I
around
did
kids.
too!
Yeah.
I went to go.
Spoilers.
Like
I went to go. I went to go see it with my sister a second time after I initially went to go see it, and there literally was a person in the theater that yelled out "you bastard" during that scene. And I was like, "Yes!"
Alright.
Look,
Tell me.
I just don't like Frozen. Like I genuinely just don't like the movie. It's pretty. It's got the same animation style as Tangled, but I just don't like it story wise. Don't care for it.
Which brings me into the big debate of the day, which I just made up in my head. Frozen, pro versus pro against. Tommy and I
What, yeah.
don't like Frozen. Taryn and Allie do. Isaac also doesn't like
What
it.
team are we
I
on?
think it's okay,
Yeah.
honestly.
So
I
Corey and
just
Isaac
wasn't
don't care.
different.
Yeah.
There's a anti, pro, and neutral.
Yes.
Yeah.
All represented here.
So Tommy,
What?
would you like to digress a bit more into why you don't like Frozen?
No, I just want to make my point of why I don't think it's a good idea for Frozen 2 to
Well,
happen.
well, you go ahead.
I just, there's a long history of Disney princess movies.
Mm-hmm.
They all have direct-to-DVD sequels.
Right.
Except for Snow White.
Yeah.
But why does Frozen get a theatrical release for its sequel? That
Jungle Book
is
got a
dumb.
theatrical release for its
It
sequel.
did. I
And
remember
It is
that.
not a
Yeah,
princess
I
movie.
remember
And it was
that.
terrible.
Not a princess movie.
What else got a sequel? release?
The only official out of like the main 50 animated movies to have gotten an official sequel is Rescuers Down Under.
That's right. Yeah, that's considered
Not a
actual
Disney.
canon.
Great film.
Great film.
Mhm.
Great film. So Disney does have it in it to make great theatrical sequels.
But that was
It
also
just
in the middle of
doesn't
the
do it
Renaissance,
often.
So
Guys, I'm somewhat frustrated that we are doing a 2-part Disney episode. I missed the day of superheroes because I'm not as into Disney, but I freaked out in Walmart literally 2 days ago because 101 Dalmatians came out of the vault.
Yeah.
Like, I ran to the cash register. I grabbed it.
That is an excellent
I
movie.
can imagine Corey just pushing like a little kid out of the way in the aisle, like, no,
Yeah,
not you're gonna get
I was like walking past and just like, I was like, no, because I don't even know what anniversary it is because I remember like 3 years ago is the 60th anniversary and I was dating a
God.
girl who was super into Disney and I was like, and she had told me it's like the 60th anniversary. Like I was going to Walmart like every day that year. Like, come on, where is it? It never came out.
Yeah.
And
They're
now it
sneaky
is,
with their
and I
balls.
bought it, and it's
It's
just
so good.
It's so good. It's still good. It's even better on Blu-ray.
That is an excellent film.
Oh, so anyways, I was just gonna. I just thought that was keeping with the theme. That 101 Dalmatians came out of the vault, and it's great, and it's way better than whatever y'all are talking about.
I agree with Corey. Completely.
That was the neutral stance.
okay,
So
got it. So just 101 Dalmatians
out of the vault, there's a diamond edition.
Okay.
I own it. I'm rebuilding my Disney collection that I lost in the divorce.
Got it.
So it's
All right.
rebuilding.
Got it. Good. It's good that you're rebuilding. I'm happy
you.
for you. So, Taryn,
Yes.
Allie, state your reasonings.
Well, I mean, I liked the story, personally. I really didn't think it was terrible. Like Isaac said earlier, the twist ending with the prince caught me completely off guard. And I think I said son of a bitch in the theater, and there was like a little child right next to me, and I was like, well, of course, like, don't mind me just ruining your child.
Yeah, you heard me right.
And yeah.
That's right.
Look him in the eyes. Yeah, son of a bitch.
But like, I don't know. I really enjoy it. I do agree that it has been not commercialized, but like
Overplayed.
it's been overplayed, and there's way too much Frozen stuff
Yes.
that you can get. I completely agree with that. But
Yeah.
the movie itself, I think,
Somewhere
is
there's
fantastic.
like some fan that just has filled their house with every amount of Frozen merchandise.
They just spent $4 billion on Star Wars. They have to make some of this money back. You
Yeah.
realize that, right?
Yeah.
It is
Oh, yeah.
Disney, though. The infinite, most
Yeah,
powerful.
they will never run out of money. But I mean, the story's good. The animation is fantastic. I mean, the animation throughout Let It Go is just gorgeous. The voice acting is really good. I will admit, unpopular opinion, I don't like Olaf. I do not like him at all. I
I
think
will
he's
give you that.
annoying. I
Yeah.
think he just needs to go away and
I
melt.
thought it was kind of funny.
Really? I didn't think. I was just like, shut up. Except during that song. That's the only part I was like, maybe he'll die.
The neutral side thinks
That's
Olaf
me.
is funny.
Shut up, Corey.
Representatives of the neutral side.
I thought it was funny when he got impaled and he was just like, oh, I've impaled.
I can't
So
stand
because-
Olaf.
The reason I like Frozen so much is that it is a Disney princess movie that doesn't have the same storyline as all the other Disney princess movies.
Okay.
It's every other one you have. It's girl isn't understood or has something happen to her. She has to deal with the consequences of, either her parents' life or, something terrible happening to her. She meets a guy, falls in love with a guy. All is right with the world by the end of the film. Frozen isn't that at all. It's a story of this girl who has to come to terms with her abilities, and it's also the story of a sister who's like, even though this person hasn't had anything to do with me for my whole life, she's still my family, and I'm still gonna look after her because I love her. And it's the story of two sisters rather than one of them found love and that love conquers all.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a story about puberty.
It's a story about coming out of the closet, Corey.
Well, room. It was a slightly bigger
I
living
think we all know
area.
what they were trying to say.
Oh, gotcha.
I've always thought that South Park's interpretation of Disney is the best. The evil Mickey Mouse.
You're gonna sing for those little girls. They're gonna like it. Oh. But
anyway, so can we not all agree that Aladdin is overrated and Nick's choice in
I'm
movies
not
are
getting into
wrong?
this one.
dirty whore mouth.
Corey, as much as I do feel like Nick needs to be taken down a peg in this topic, I'm not going that far.
Okay.
There are
Not
some
doing this.
punches you don't pull.
Anyway,
We all got upset when he said that he would have been Aladdin and got to hang out with Robin Williams last episode. I don't think anyone's going to buy that we...
What?
Aladdin
So,
is stupid.
Beauty and the Beast is stupid.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
Get him, Allie. Get him.
You shut
Civil
your
War.
mouth.
Frozen.
Dear Lord Almighty.
Gosh. It's like
Anyway,
the
so-
U.S. and North Korea throwing nukes at each other.
Oh, I wish that's how we fought war.
Spell is overrated.
Liar.
You shut.
Oh.
Oh. Nope.
Jasmine's part of ISIS.
Oh! And this is how Take 5 dies.
With a Disney montage.
Who would have thought our childhood would be the thing to rip us apart?
This is how all wars should be fought. Just get in a room and just bash what the other one likes.
Like a first grade playground fight? Aladdin's stupid. No, Beauty and the Beast is stupid.
Ooh.
But no.
Come back, North Korea?
I can't. He's too far away.
Dang it! Dang it!
There it was. We were so close to being done.
We were so close.
I had to word that crow question so carefully.
Was it racist?
So yeah, since we crossed that line, the crows, it's just because they're stereotypically racist in the original Dumbo.
Anyhow, back to what we were
God.
talking about. No, the reason I get it. I get why you like Frozen. I get it's a very forward-thinking Disney movie. I applauded that point of it. It's like it's not the usual princess and need storyline.
What?
Tommy just showed me a picture of an attractive woman. Excuse me, but anyhow,
And that's your reaction?
it was out of nowhere.
For the listeners at home, the against Frozen side have just been on their phones while everyone else was talking, and there's technically still one half just on their phone.
I'm just ready for us to get off Frozen, so.
Anyhow, yes, I think it's a good idea. I liked how they didn't make it the usual damsel in distress, so woe is me, kind of I'm gonna go out, yada 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 thing. And they made it more about them being strong for themselves and stuff. What bugs me is that it's a good Disney movie. It is not a great Disney movie like everyone else is saying.
That's not a good reason to not like it.
But I don't like it because it's hyped as like the greatest Disney movie
Well, I
ever.
mean, okay, you sound like a guy that's like grew up with like the 80s Disney and now is upset about the Lion King coming out and being big.
There wasn't an 80s Disney.
There was
Well,
90s.
Is
90s.
there? No.
Well,
Whoa.
like Oliver and Company, it came
Yeah.
out in the 80s.
80s was a
Damn right.
80s was a weird period.
very
They had
high
to-
period for Disney.
They were restructuring
Rescuers
things.
Down
Technically-
Under came out in the 80s.
Yeah, Rescuers was 90, Mermaid was 89.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And
yeah.
Oliver was before that. And before that was Black Cauldron, where they had to kind of reshuffle everything and go, okay, obviously we don't know what we're doing, so somebody come save us. But anyhow, yeah. I won't take any, I'll admit it, yeah, I think 90s were better. And maybe that's part of my reason, because people were like, oh, it's the best Disney movie ever. And I'm like, but there were so many better classics from the 90s.
Well,
And maybe that's just my taste,
would
and maybe...
say-
I don't think it's had a chance to become a classic yet. It's only been
Yeah.
out for like a year.
Well, that's the
and a
thing,
half.
is that everyone's self-proclaiming it to be this classic.
Okay, Switzerland would like to chime in. We're neutral over here.
It's very neutral.
We don't... was that a Swedish accent?
I don't know.
That was like German.
I think
Okay,
the
let me
the
try
Muppets
again.
is just you're supposed
The
to
more
say
Swedish.
gibberish. But I would say time will tell. I would say that when we were all kids,
Time will tell that it's an
Time will
overrated...
Maybe,
More like
maybe.
a tale as old as time.
Maybe, because I'd say when we were kids and we thought Beauty and the Beast and Lion King and things of that, like Aladdin, were the greatest films ever, there were probably 20-something-year-olds saying, well, you've never seen Black Cauldron. or you've never
I don't
seen
know about that.
The Rescuers or the 101 Dalmatians.
Robin Hood and Jungle Book would have been better.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Any
Robin
of that.
Hood is
Like, I'm just
so
saying, like,
good.
people might have been saying, well, you haven't seen the classic. And as we got older, we had a chance to see those. So maybe the Frozen kids are going to grow up and realize there's Aladdin's out there and Beauty and the Beast out there and stuff.
When was the Dalmatians made?
That was like
The
the 70s.
Okay.
60s?
Yeah,
Was
I'm
it that
pretty
long?
sure
Oh, yeah.
60s.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Wow.
I think it was
I
like
mean-
64 or something.
The actual timeline of Disney films is quite interesting
Yeah,
when
it
you look
really
at
is.
releases.
I don't think Frozen's the best Disney movie ever. Like, I just want to make that clear.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's the best ever. Beauty and the Beast is obviously the best Disney movie ever.
Hands down. Wait, I'm
But-
curious as to what Isaac's answer
Yeah,
is.
Isaac, what?
Yeah, Isaac.
Switzerland.
But between Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast?
Or no,
all
everything.
Disney films.
Oh.
Of
Like,
the
what's my
50
favorite?
Yeah.
I don't know. You'd have to let me think about that. But
We'll
it
get back to you in a
probably
week.
isn't Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast.
Interesting.
It's gonna come out.
You're
with, like,
wrong halfway there, but okay.
And
He's gonna come out and say like Emperor's New Groove,
Yeah.
which is fantastic.
That's
Wait,
like
but
great
I thought
movie.
that was DreamWorks.
No.
Is it
No,
Disney?
that's Disney.
Okay,
Disney.
never mind then.
Oh, God.
It's one of the.
We had the education.
It's
The
one of
answer
the,
is
it's one of the
Emperor's New
only
Groove.
Guys.
Disney Prince films.
Disney history tonight. Let's do
Now,
it.
he's a princess.
Yeah, that should be canon.
I have a great question, since I hope we never revisit Disney in the future. What's everyone's favorite non-princess movie?
Mine's Lady and the Tramp. Wait, like,
No, we have a skit idea. We'll tell you about it later.
Not
okay.
because we think you're
oh,
a
I
tramp
thought
or
you were
anything.
saying, ha ha ha. Lady and the Tramp, that movie's excellent. I rewatched it with Colton a couple weeks ago. Animation's great,
Oh, I
storyline's
know.
great, and Lady's so freaking adorable. So, Lady and the Tramp, or Lion King, either work.
This isn't my favorite, but I really like the Lilo and Stitch movie. The
Okay.
first one.
That's the dumbest
You're dumb.
thing
Shut
said.
up.
Taryn.
The neutral side just split.
Non-princess movie. Go.
Hercules.
Interesting.
Boo.
Interesting. Even though it craps all over
See, I don't
Greek
care.
mythology.
Just like that.
Oh, by naming him Hercules, that's crapping all over Greek mythology. It's Heracles.
Nick,
Oh my god.
Robin Hood.
I really thought you'd say Lion King.
That's
I think he was going to say that. But
Lion King would be a good one too.
Robin
I think
Excellent.
Robin Hood is my favorite. It's my favorite Disney movie, animated Disney movie.
I mean, I've yet to see a live-action Robin Hood movie that can compete with
Right.
Disney's.
I think all of our generation, our
whoa.
favorite
What about
Robin Hood
Errol
is.
Flynn did a fantastic job.
The-
I was thinking.
Yeah,
of
the
what's
the
his face.
closest is Robin Hood Men in Tights. For
Yeah, that's what
completely
I was
different
gonna
reasons.
say.
The Russell Crowe one was okay.
Tommy, your favorite non-princess Disney film?
I have a feeling I know this one.
Hunchback.
Okay.
Alright.
Were you
Good
right?
songs.
No.
Well, what did you think of?
I was thinking either Black Cauldron or Oliver and Company.
Well, Oliver and Company's my favorite talking animal one. You guys just said
Non-princess.
favorite non-princess.
Hmm.
So my favorite talking
Yeah.
animal
It would be
one.
for me. It's between Robin Hood, Lion King, and Jungle Book.
Lion King's up there for me. Like,
Yeah.
probably tied
Oh, yeah.
with,
Lion King's excellent.
but it's also kind of a princess movie.
I'm surprised nobody said Fox and the Hound because I guess nobody wants to
I
cry.
never really liked that movie. I'm going
It's a cry
to.
fest.
Yeah.
What was it? Did I just
I
start
was
playing
never
like a
a
song
fan.
from it accidentally on YouTube and Isaac like immediately almost like got really
No.
depressed about it? He's like, change it! I can't take it.
That's me with Baby Mine from Dumbo. I can't listen to it. I'll start bawling.
That's me whenever I hear Baby Got Back.
What?
It's
Oh,
okay.
well, thank you, Corey. Mine's Aristocats. I thought someone was going to pick it up on, and give me
That
a
is
shot,
a
but it's
good one.
I
whatever.
thought that you
Aristocats
answered.
is great.
That's
I-
what happens
that
when
is a
you
great
try and be
movie.
the host. You have to bring it back to
I
yourself.
think it's our
I
going
usually
back
help.
and
I
forth.
usually.
I think
You're
it's
just
our
a
back
bad
and forth.
co-host.
for-
Yeah, that
it
was
needs to
my
be-
fault. I started. Sorry about you.
It needs to be a circle
Yeah.
rather than the.
Sorry. My fault.
Taryn would like to host from now on, Nick.
Oh, don't have Tommy to host. No.
Okay.
All right. Well, but anyway, back to the main point. Frozen. I think it will just be. I think it's a generational thing. I think kids growing up now watching it will say it's the best. Will say Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, or Lion King, and then so on and so forth. It's just a different taste thing, even though I think they're wrong. But yeah.
I don't know. Teach his own. I like pretty much everything that came out of the 60s for Disney. I like Aristocats and 101
What is your
Dalmatians.
deal with Aristocats? I
It's a
don't.
great
That is a
movie.
good movie. It's great.
But
It is a good
I don't
movie.
think of it as like, oh yeah, that's the
should
top
be.
of the charts there.
Because you
Well, you
suck.
need to rewatch it. You need to rewatch it.
The only good
That
part
is
of
a
that
good
is
movie.
everybody wants to be a cat.
And the Rescuers,
great
like that
song.
was a solid
Yeah.
decade. Like
They literally brought down the house with that song.
exactly.
Can
it
we
was
go
a
watch
great
that?
song.
Which movie we're gonna go watch? You keep
All of them.
We're gonna watch 55 years worth of Disney animation.
Okay.
We're skipping all the crap like Aladdin.
Yeah.
All right,
my
that's what we're
Fighting.
doing for spring break.
All the Disney movies.
I've got like a book.
Do you have Song of the
I
South?
have all of them.
I have Song of the South.
You bring it.
I have it on
Song of the
DVD.
South.
Build a fort.
Song of
How?
the South.
Bootleg.
Song of the South is it came out in the 40s, didn't it? And it's one of the most racist movies. Like, was it or not racist, but like
Question.
today's standards.
Question for
it's
someone who
super
hasn't
racist.
actually seen Song of the South.
That's me.
I haven't
Is it-
seen it, but
Is it all animated or is it?
It's
Because I know there's like the section where the guy's telling the story.
it's like a very mild Roger Rabbit style because it's
Oh.
like you have one or two
Roger
sequences
Rabbit.
that have animation and live action going on at the same time,
Is
but
that
most of the
Disney?
movie's live action. Most like
No.
good
No.
80% of that movie
Is
is
that
live
live
action.
action.
No.
What's it about then? I thought it was all about Briar Rabbit.
was.
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
about Uncle Remus telling
No
the
way.
stories.
Mhm.
Of,
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Uncle
Okay.
Remus.
Okay.
Even though they I love that it's super like Disney doesn't like to mention it, but
Splash Mountain?
Splash Mountain at Disneyland is all Song of the South. Like
Yeah.
I mean, they sing Zippity Doo Dah
Take
and all
no
that.
qualms about
It's
it.
great.
Wait, is Disney the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh?
yes.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
great movie. Oh, that might actually be
I
up
liked-
there too.
yeah.
That's also in the running.
I kind of pirated the TV show The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh over the last week.
It's a good one.
Man.
Yeah.
I have an idea, but I think Corey would shoot it down since he doesn't want to talk about Disney movies anymore.
Okay.
Hey, Disney playoff.
No.
I don't think we should put that much effort.
I
Yeah,
think a
that's-
Disney playoff would tear our
Playoff.
our
What?
group apart.
Well,
It would.
like how we did the Oscar playoffs, we just put all these favorite Disney
Oh.
movies to battle one another.
And there's
it's
like
gonna
not
tear
enough.
Yes.
It's
No,
gonna tear
there's-
this group
I
apart.
know.
There's-
I know.
there's 64
No.
teams in the
We're
NCAA
gonna buy
bracket.
roosters, and we're gonna tape the name of the movies on the roosters. And then, can anyone guess where I'm going with this?
We're
Something
not
illegal.
having a rooster fight. We
Yes.
need, we need
Roger
roosters
Rabbit
to put
is
cameras on their
Disney.
heads
It
to
is?
stabilize
It's
the
Disney,
image.
but Disney purchased the rights to the film in 1981 and then released the film through Touchstone.
Huh.
So yeah,
So I guess
Roger Rabbit
It's
is
not
I wouldn't have guessed
canon,
that.
but it is owned by Disney.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
canon.
It's
Just as much as Howard the Duck and
oh god. Hell
Totally
no.
canon.
Tiny hands.
Thank you.
So
I
anyway,
mean,
That wasn't a
Um,
compliment.
Y'all are
I think we need to wrap up the
Yeah,
worst
this is-
episode of
this
Take
is the worst
Five.
podcast. This is like an hour-long train wreck.
I thought we were gonna talk about.
Birthdays.
No, there wasn't any.
There were,
I was like, we literally
Well,
discussed right before
but-
that there was no birthdays worth mentioning.
Fine.
There was Fabio and
Thank you
Skyler,
for
Brett
tuning
Michaels,
in. If you've
Boys-
made it this far, God bless your soul. I'm
You're
sorry for what
wonderful.
you put up with.
thank you,
So-
Tommy's mom.
Thank you.
Roll
Tommy's
smack
mom.
and Jack.
That's a wrap.
And Flying Ace probably is also listening to this, so props to them. So,
Yeah. You should be on
anyway.
our show.
No,
Yeah.
I told you guys, my mom doesn't listen to these podcasts. She's
Because
like,
Tanner left.
well, yeah, and there's like no. She's like, why would I want to listen to you guys just talk for 2 hours? Fuck that. Though she didn't actually say fuck that. She's just
Okay, I'm sending
then.
I'm sending that part of the podcast straight to your mom now. Tommy.
go for it.
all right. Well, make sure you tune in to the next episode of Take Five, the series. Check out the 1004 Holds podcast, which we will pick up again.
Yes, sir.
And then look forward to Taryn's new show, Does It Hold Up, coming up soon.
He's already shown he's a liar.
Yeah.
Show.
Then make one, Isaac.
I will.
All right. Well, we'll catch you guys hopefully next time if there is a next time.
Allie and I have a show.
That's a wrap.